Hello dear students, today I am going to discuss with you on pronouns, personal pronouns, number, gender and case, that is for class 6. So first of all you have to understand the term pronouns. What are pronouns? So words which are used in place of nouns are called pronouns, and you can say they are used to make sentences shorter and simpler. Now take for example, Rohan is a good boy. Rohan always works hard. Now what do we see here in this sentence? We have seen the noun Rohan is repeated in the same sentence again. So we can, in order to avoid the repetition, we can use a pronoun in place of Rohan, that is he. So if we use pronoun he, it will be Rohan is a good boy. He always works hard. So this word he, she, it, they, these are all pronouns. Okay, they are used in place of nouns. Now here in your book, exercise A, the first exercise, circle the pronouns in the given sentences. You can see this, I have done this for you. You can also mark it in your book. Take number 1, Jay is too young to go to school alone, so he goes to school with Ramu. So in this sentence, the pronoun will be he. Okay. Similarly, you can go all the numbers you can see and mark. Okay, the next part of this lesson is different kinds of pronouns. So in total we can see here there are 10 different kinds of pronouns, starting with personal, possessive, demonstrative, interrogative, reflexive, emphatic, relative, indefinite, distributive and reciprocal. Now we'll learn about each of these pronouns. The first one is personal pronouns. Now what are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns, it stands for a person or an object. Okay, like she, it, etc. Now she stands for a female and it stands for an object. And then some more examples of personal pronouns will be he, you, they, etc. Okay, now personal pronouns stand for 3 persons. 3 persons. Here you can see 3 persons. Now what are these 3 persons? The first person is the speaker of the sentence. Okay, that is I, singular, and in plural it will be we, the speaker. If I am speaking, I will be the first person. And then the second person is the person spoken to. If I am speaking to you, then you will be the second person. So the word you or the pronoun you is second person. And the third person will be the person that the speaker is talking about. He, she, it, they. So I'm talking to you about someone else. So that is the third person. Okay, he, she, it, they. Now, let me read out one sentence. I told you about Rohan and showed you the red car that was his. Now in this sentence we'll find all the 3 persons here. The first person, that is I. Told whom? I told you. You is the second person. And I told you about whom? I told you about Rohan. So I told you about Rohan and showed you the car that was his. So his is the third person. Okay. Now again, the third person, that is he, she, it, they, these pronouns, third person, they have again 3 genders: masculine, feminine and neuter. So masculine for male, that will be he, feminine for female, she, and neuter will be for object, lifeless things, it. And then again, these personal pronouns have 2 numbers, singular, plural. It has got 3 genders, it has got 2 numbers. First person, singular, I, me, mine, and in plural, we, ours, us. Okay, so if I say I have a ball, in plural it will be we have a ball. Okay, the second person, you, yours, and same in plural also, it will be you, yours. So singular, plural, both are same. The third person, he, him, his, she, her, hers, it. In plural it will be they, theirs, them. So this is the way how it changes when it comes to numbers from singular to plural. Now another exercise here, change the pronouns into their plural forms. See number 2, Rohit gave me some flowers. So the answer will be Rohit gave us some flowers. So me, we have made it plural to us. Similarly, you can go through the other numbers also. Okay, now personal pronouns. Now we have seen personal pronouns about the 3 genders, the 2 numbers. Now we'll see personal pronouns have got Cases also. You might remember in one of the chapter we have spoken, I have explained you about subjective, nominative case, objective case, possessive case. So similarly here in personal pronouns also we find three cases. Subjective, when the pronoun is the subject of the sentence. Example, you are my friend. So you is a pronoun and it is in the subject part. Therefore it is in the subjective case. And possessive, what is possessive? When, ownership, belongingness. So when the pronoun shows possession, example, mine, yours, theirs, hers and his. The house, this house is mine. So the house belongs to whom? It belongs to me. This house is mine. So mine is the possessive form here. So this sentence is in which case? Possessive case. The third one is objective. When the pronoun is the object of the sentence. Example, me, them and him. So example, he plays with them. So in this sentence we find them is used as the object of the sentence. Therefore it is in which case? Objective case. Okay. So this was all about personal pronouns. Okay. Personal pronouns for person or an object. Then you have to remember the three person. Then the third person has got three genders. That is masculine, feminine and neuter. Then again personal pronouns have got two numbers, that is singular and plural number, and personal pronouns have cases also, subjective, possessive and objective. Okay. So here you can see exercise number C. Fill in the blanks with I or me. Before that you just see this, the personal pronoun it. Now where do we use the pronoun it? For a thing, an animal or a child. And also it is used as a meaningless subject when we refer to weather, time, distance or temperature. So when you talk about weather, time, distance or temperature, you have to use the word it. And also when you refer to a thing, an animal or a child, you have to use it. Okay, so this is the exercise here. Exercise C, exercise D and exercise E. I'll be sharing these pages, these answers with you all. So don't worry if it is not much clear to you. Now possessive pronouns. The second pronoun, possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun shows possession and ownership or belongingness. For example, these toys are hers. So in this sentence, hers is the possessive pronoun. Okay. And another example, all the dresses are hers. So even in this sentence also hers is the possessive pronoun. Now the next is, we'll see difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. Now we know possessive adjective, they are used to enhance the noun. So how we are going to differentiate? Now a possessive pronoun is used in place of a noun. If I say this pen is hers, so in this case hers, you have to see the sentence. So in this case hers, it will be possessive pronoun. But then if I say the boy held his toys tightly. Okay. Now here his, this pronoun his, it is placed before the noun toys. So in this sentence it is enhancing. Okay, it is describing the word toys. So therefore here it will not be possessive pronoun, but it will act as possessive adjective. So this is the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. Possessive pronoun is used in place of a noun and possessive adjective is placed or used before a noun. The next one is, this is the exercise here, number F. This also I'll give you. Let's go to the next kind of pronoun, that is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point to specific things or people, like the word these, that, these and those. Okay. Now even this demonstrative pronouns can be used as demonstrative adjective. Now take for example, if I say this is my book. So in this case it will be demonstrative pronoun. This is my book. But then if I say this book is red in color. So here the word this is placed before the word or before the noun book. And here it will act as demonstrative adjective. So this is the difference. The next one, again one exercise, fill in the blanks with suitable demonstrative pronouns. You can see this. Okay. Now the next one is interrogative pronouns. So interrogative pronouns, they are used for asking question. For example, what is your name? So here the word, the noun what becomes the interrogative pronoun. Okay. So you can go through here the different words who, when, whose, what, which, why are they, or how are they used. You can go through this one. The next kind of pronoun is reflexive pronoun. Now, what are reflexive pronouns? Reflexive pronouns are words ending in self or selves, S-E-L-F, S-E-L-V-E-S. Okay, now they are used when subject and object of a sentence are same. And take for example, he hurt himself while running. So the subject he and the object himself, so they are same. It's talking about the same person. He hurt himself while running, reflecting back. Okay, so these are reflexive pronouns, and each personal pronoun has its own reflexive form, like I, myself, you, yourself, etc. Fill in the blanks with suitable reflexive pronoun exercise. This is I. Okay, the next kind of pronoun is emphatic pronouns. Now, emphatic pronouns are very simple. They are used to emphasize nouns, same like reflexive pronouns. Example, she herself asks me to call you. So here also you have seen like reflexive pronouns only. She herself asked me to call you. A reflexive pronoun always answers the question whom. Okay. Second example, she locked herself inside the room. The next kind of pronoun is relative pronouns. Now, a relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to nouns mentioned previously, whether they are people, places, things, animals, or ideas. And also you can say they can be used to join two sentences. Example, the boy who stole his wallet has run away. So this sentence, the word, the noun, the pronoun who is the relative pronoun. So another exercise here, suitable relative pronouns. I'll be sharing all these answers, so don't worry. Indefinite pronouns. So what are indefinite pronouns? Indefinite pronoun does not refer to any specific person or thing. Examples will be all, any, anybody, everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, nobody, etc. Okay, so these are all examples of indefinite pronoun. Then distributive pronouns. Distributive, it considers members of a group separately rather than collectively, separately rather than collectively. For example, each boy was given a prize. So each will be the distributive pronoun here, or neither accusation is true. So in this sentence, neither will be the distributive pronoun. Okay. And the last kind of pronoun is reciprocal pronouns. Now we use reciprocal pronouns when each of two or more subjects is acting in the same way towards the other. Example, each other, one another. Okay. You can say they help to one another. So this action in this sentence, the action helped. It has affected to the two persons involved. Okay. So it is, you can say they are two or more people. Involvement of two or more people must be there at the same time. They must be doing the same thing, and involvement of two or more people is needed in when it comes to reciprocal pronouns. For example, Jack and Jill help each other. So in this case, help, the action help, it has affected to the two nouns Jack and Jill, and therefore the reciprocal pronoun each other is used in this sentence. All the team members should help one another. Okay, so one another is the reciprocal pronoun. Then here the exercise number K and